Hi guys, Abhishek here from Engulfing Bull. Welcome back. So next week we've got US elections, and it is very important for us to kind of analyze about US markets as well, because it kind of affects our markets as well. So before we begin, this is the monthly chart. We're going to do Dow Jones today, and we're trying to figure out where do we stand as per the market structure is concerned. So if you see here, this is the monthly chart. In January 20, we had a doji here, which was followed by a COVID fall. Then the market corrected, went back up here. Last month was a spinning top, which was a confusion candle, and this month again is a very bearish candle. Okay, now once we have a bearish candle here, right, it pretty much seems like a double top, and there should be a follow through. Looks like it. So what we do is we switch on to the weekly chart and just do an analysis on a smaller time frame. So if you can see the blue line here, which is the double top, the resistance zone here, right? You can see the prices fell with a gap in February, and obviously there was a bloodbath in the market. Market came back, tested these gaps, fell again, came back, tested these gaps, and failed to exhaust these gaps here, and the markets fell. All right, it's pretty much, so it was always like a higher high and higher low, and it's kind of made a lower high and a lower low. So it seems like the market is on the way to make a lower lows again. Okay, looks like it. This gap is very important. This gap becomes very, very important for us to identify exhaustion or a retest, and then a fall thereafter. Okay, very important for you to understand that Dow Jones, the market structure here does seem like a lower high and lower low now. All right, just check the daily chart as well. You can see the same points here. That is your resistance zone. That's your gap here, a huge gap which was tested, engulfing bear, came back again, a shooting star here, a harami pattern here, prices fall, and then a few days earlier it fell with a gap down. Okay, now it is at a very important junction, which is this level here, which is kind of a neckline for this fall to begin. So let's see what happens on Monday if the markets open lower. Okay, and then it can test these gaps again and then resume the fall. So we just need to see how it happens and how it goes. All right, but yes, the market structure does say, even if you can see in the daily chart, right, it is higher highs, higher lows, and suddenly it started making lower highs and lower lows. Okay, so the market structure does tell us that there is a possibility of lower highs and lower lows in future for the coming months. Okay, so now if I correlate Dow Jones to our market here, we've got Nifty here open. So I'm going to check the monthly chart quickly. You can see there was a resistance here, pre-COVID January levels, right? It fell. It's come back, tested those levels. It has kind of rejected the resistance level. Obviously, it needs a confirmation. Every price action needs a confirmation, right? So we're still waiting for a follow through next week. But yes, we do need a confirmation. You can see on the weekly chart, there was a resistance level here. It went back up, fell, and it's gone back up. All right, so till this point here, the market structure was higher lows and higher highs. Obviously, the market fell in a single file, like it fell during COVID times, and the market came back up, making higher highs and higher lows. Now, for a confirmation here, we know that it has made a high. Obviously, the resistance has been tested, and there is a bearish engulfing, which is followed. A few weeks ago there was a dark cloud cover, and now there's a bearish engulfing pattern this week. So if there's a follow through next week, the prices go below this bearish engulfing pattern, the lows here, then yes, as said, similar to Dow Jones, our markets can expect lower lows and lower highs as well in the weekly chart. Now I'm going to go to a daily chart just to confirm that. You can see here, this zone here is a resistance zone, right? Now the prices have come here, obviously have rejected these zones and kind of if I make like a small immediate dynamic resistance or change in polarity, you can see here that the market is on the verge. So if on Monday or Tuesday, the market, can connect on the upside, but if it breaks on the downside, the gap down or, a falling gap or something like that, you can take advantage of that situation and, enter a trade. Okay. All right. So guys, but let me tell you this, that in no way I am giving you a tip. Okay. This is how I analyze my stocks. This is how I analyze my markets before I can trade my plan, right? So this is the plan that I have for Nifty and Dow Jones for next week, and I hope you like it. I hope it makes sense to you. If it does, do comment on the video here and tell me about it. All right. If you like this channel, if you like the content, do subscribe to our channel. Do share it with your friends. Do like and comment about what you want from us in form of videos. All right. Thank you very much. I'll see you soon.